Yo boys, how y'all doing? So, we just got the full kit for Camellya. Believe it or not, the floodgates are open. 1.4 WUWA beta just started. I just uploaded a video talking about Camellya and Lumi, and now we already got Camellya's full kit. So, without further ado, let's just talk about it, shall we? Her kit has some intricacies, so I'm gonna firstly briefly explain the kit, and then we're gonna talk a little bit more into it and how you should probably play her. Basically, she has 3 different marks that she gets whenever she does different things on the game, okay? And she need all those 3 marks to enter her buffed mode. Okay, did you guys remember that? Okay, lovely. So, her basic attack goes up to 5 attacks. Whenever she does the final attack of that chain, that means the 50th attack, she gains the mark called Petal. Okay? Camellia Flower Petal. After she does a heavy attack, her heavy attack has some conditions. If the enemy can be like stunned, if it isn't a boss, she pulls the enemy towards her, right? So she extends her hair, turns it into vines, and pulls the enemy to her and deals havoc damage. If the enemy cannot be pulled, she goes towards the enemy with the vines, right? If the enemy is 5 meters or less, whenever you cast a heavy attack, it does another type of heavy attack, okay? Both the normal heavy attack and the heavy attack Flower Blade, whenever they hit the enemy, it gives her the mark Bud, right? So basic attack, the last attack of her basic attack chain gives her Petal, the heavy attack gives her the mark Bud, okay? If she does the mid-air attack, which is the jump ground pound, she gains the mark Pistol, okay? Which is the third mark, the 3 that she needs, okay? Her mid-air heavy attack works kind of like her heavy attack as well, right? If the enemy is able to get CC'd, she's going to pull the enemies with her vines / hair to her, right? If the enemy is immune, she is going to go to the enemy with the vines. If the target is within 3 meters, so it's a lower range than the normal heavy attack, she's going to do a different type of heavy attack called uppercut. Okay, she does a forward and an uppercut into the enemy. Both the mid-air heavy attack and the heavy attack uppercut, which is the one that has a range limit, generate pistol as well, just like the normal mid-air normal attack. Okay, so you're gonna have to get the 3 marks without any other shenanigans, with just her on the field, no intro, no outro, no nothing. You're gonna have to do her 5 basic attack chains and hit the last one to gain Petal, do 1 heavy attack, be whatever variation it is, to gain the Bud, and then you're gonna have to either do the mid-air attack or the mid-air heavy attack to gain the 3rd mark called Pistol, right? So, how does her forte work? So, she has those 3 marks, right? Petal, Bud, and Pistol. And from each mark that she has, she gains a 5% bonus to her attack while that mark is activated, right? If she uses her ult, which is the Resonance Liberation, or the Resonance skill, she consumes all the marks, okay? Whenever she consumes all the marks, be it through the skill or to the ult, she gets into a state called Camellia Flower Witch. Okay? Whenever she is on that form, she boosts all attacks that deal havoc damage, so buffs all havoc damage by 20% and boosts the crit rate of those attacks by 20%. So it is a 20% buff on havoc attacks and 20% crit rate increase for the havoc attacks. Okay? That transformation lasts for 10 seconds. So if you have the 3 marks and you use your skill or your ult, she's going to transform and you're going to have 10 seconds of a super buffed up havoc damage. 20% extra damage and 20% crit rate, right? So here is the thing though. If you do her intro skill, she already gains Petal and Bud. right? So if she's able to enter the field while casting her intro skill, you only have to do a mid-air attack. So jump and attack, or jump and heavy attack to gain the last mark. So what you're ideally going to do with her is get her into the field with an intro skill, just do a mid-air attack, and then cast the skill or the ult to activate her transformation. Probably the skill first and then the ult. I don't know. You guys figured it out however you guys like to play, right? So, with that out of the way, understanding how her systems and transformation works, I'm gonna talk about her skill and her ult and some passive that she has, right? So her skill, whenever she casts it on the ground, she creates those a big vine made of hair, and she grabs the enemies in front of her and deals havoc range damage. She can cast the skill twice. So it's like whenever you have Jiyan dupes, that he has 2 of the lens moves forward, right? She can naturally have 2 charges of those. Okay? Whenever she casts it in the air, she does a roundhouse kick, which is like that big 360 kick, and juggles the enemies, and also deals havoc damage and restores stamina, which is pretty good because, as you guys notice, she kind of needs to use heavy attack and mid-air attack, both of those which consume stamina. So the fact that her skill actually restores stamina is also pretty fucking good, right? Because it balances out the fact that she kind of consumes a lot of stamina to be efficient in the field, right? Her ult, the Liberation, it's actually pretty simple. She just her vines go into the floor, sticks it into the floor, she gets lift up, her flowers grows, and she deals a big AoE damage of havoc and also juggles the enemy. Camellya has a lot of juggling potential, so she can stun enemies, right? Kind of stun lock them in a variety of ways. So she not only she has a lot of AoE and a lot of juggling, she is going to be a pretty good character. She's going to probably feel like a better version of a Jiyan in a lot of ways, if I can say so myself, right? So now that we explained everything, we're just going to talk a little bit about her passives, right? Which is whenever she casts her hazardous skill, so not the ult, the skill to enter into the witch state, which means have the 3 marks and you cast your skill to transform, she then recovers 10 additional energy, right? And each time she uses her resonance skill, her attack is buffed during the next 7 seconds by plus 15%, not only counting those 20% for going into the witch state mode. So that's already 35% extra damage and 20% crit rate, which is pretty fucking awesome, right? I don't have information on her dupes yet and nothing else. That's pretty much what I know from her. But I would argue that's a pretty fucking good character. As you guys notice, we don't have the multipliers on everything, right? But we do have some idea on how she's going to play based on the descriptions. Hopefully, I did make those clear for you in my explanation. I tried to be as straightforward and simple as I could. Hopefully, it was useful for y'all. If you guys enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave it a like, subscribe to my channel, follow me on my Twitch. I do stream every day on both Twitch and YouTube. I do WUWA HSR, and I'm starting Genshin right now just to try it out, see if I enjoy it or not. I actually have a better chat, so let's see how it goes. Don't forget to also join my Discord if you guys want to keep up with the leaks. Talk with us about anime, tech, games, music, whatever the fuck it is. You're more than welcome to. The link is right in the description. And comment to me, what do you guys think of the Camellya kit? Are you guys interested? Are you guys skipping? Are you guys going all in? Are you guys going for the weapon? Are you guys skipping it? Don't forget to check out my other video on Camellya that I posted before. Also talks about Lumi and some other things on 1.4 and 2.0. And throughout the day today, we're probably going to get a lot more videos. Probably the Lumi kit, more things coming to 1.4, events, endgame modes, changes, and everything else. Okay? So that's pretty much it for this video now. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. Bye-bye.